teacher Leila Taik. I'm actually an English teacher from Morocco, Casablanca region, Parishad exactly. And I am now an exchange teacher in a program called TCLP program. It's implemented by the American Council. It's called Teachers of Critical Languages program. I'm based in New York, in Brooklyn, in the USA. I'm teaching high school students. Actually, I'm teaching them Arabic and Moroccan culture at the same time. Furthermore, also I am a English language coordinator of extracurriculum activities in my region, in my school in Morocco. And I'm advocate of the sustainable development goals that are very important nowadays to tackle them. All my activities that I do in my teaching practice, I try to incorporate these sustainable or global goals. Because they are very important. We know there are 17 goals, very important. They are related to environment, they are related to the well-being, the health, and many things. So also I like to, I have climate change advocates. So I do a lot of activities about these. And the last thing is the empowerment of women, and especially the schoolgirls, that I'd like, since I am a woman, I'd like to encourage the girls, the students, to be ready for the workplace, with their studies and their life skills. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Padmaja. I am a 7th grader from Zilla Parishad School, Ailavaram. It's my pleasure to interact with you. Now I would like to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, sure, Padmaja. How are you? Are you doing good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What topics are important in writing English language?
Okay, good. Let me first congratulate you for your good English and good pronunciation of English. I'm happy for you, Padmaja. Okay, so it is really a very important questions about how we have to master writing English, since it is a very important language. It's a global language. So for writing English, I suggest that let's focus on many components. Let's start by subjects. Subjects or agreements is very important, because subjects, verb, agreements is very important in way of ensuring that the verb in a sentence must agree with the subject in terms of number and in person. Second, the sentence structure. Understanding how to form grammatically correct sentences using proper verbs and punctuation is very important in writing, not just English, but also any language. Also, verb tenses. So knowing how to use different tenses, like the past, the present, and the future, to convey actions being accurately. Then adjectives and verbs, these are kind of modifiers. They add a extra value to our nouns. So to use them in the very before the nouns are very important, and it can vary and make your paragraphs in writing richer. Then let's talk about punctuations. The punctuation in writing is very important. You have to master when to use the comma, the question mark, the exclamation mark. The periods are very important. You have to it's maybe very easy for, oh, let's put a period. No, the period in its place is very important. It's okay. Without, for example, the periods, all the paragraph writing will be meaningless. Other thing is for also about conjunction, prepositions, are very important. You have to use them significantly in your paragraphs, and because they vary from context to context, like for example in and at. So there are some prepositions they have similar meanings, but in other contexts, in other sentences, they differ in meanings. And okay, so we have also to pay attention to the parallel structure of writing. And in writing paragraph, just a paragraph, you have to start with a very good topic sentence to introduce what you want to say, because everything is the first sentence in your paragraph to have a very correct, significant, and meaningful and contextualized topic sentence. And finish your paragraph with something like, for my opinion, finish something which is very personal, like, for example, your feeling, your opinion, same exactly when you write paragraph as same as you are writing an essay. So this is what I can just to sum it up, how, okay, my tips about writing correct English. Farhat Tabassum. Yeah, nice name.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, and you?
My name is Farhat Tabassum. I am studying 7th grade from JPHS School, Ailevaram. I am so privileged to interact with you. I would like to ask a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, sure, of course. You're
How
welcome.
Arabic language is different from another languages?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, actually, Arabic is different from any other language in many points, very important points that I'm going to explain. Yes, it's kind of very big topic, but let me just introduce the thing to you in an easy way. So the first thing that I have to say that Arabic language different from other languages just in alphabets. Alphabet uses its own script, which is written from right to left. And also the alphabet letters are consists of 28 letters. And the other thing is that the vowels, we don't have vowels. We have kind of movements. We call them tashkil or harakat. So this is another thing about the Arabic language. And this is different from the Latin alphabet, languages like English, French, or Spanish. This is one thing about the alphabet. Other thing is the grammar. So the grammar has a complex system with many rules governing verbs conjugation, plurals, and sentence structure. This is different from the grammatical structure of any other languages. Like, for example, the gender, even, for example, when I give you for grammar, I give you, for example, an example. If in English we say this is a table, in Arabic, so we have to pay attention to a masculine, if the word is masculine or feminine. So for feminine, we say a word like هذه, which means this is in English. هذه طاولة, this is a table, say هذه. But for example, something that we consider in Arabic as masculine nouns, like for example, a book, kitab. Kitab is the book, it's a masculine noun. We say هذا kitab. So I repeat, for طاولة, say هذا for feminine, and هذه for masculine. Sorry, I say هذا for masculine and هذه for feminine. So this is different. This is grammar. Grammar is different. Both of them, هذا and هذه, means this is in English. So yes, it's kind of a little bit complex, but when you learn them, okay, it will be easy. Another difference is that the language, Arabic language pronunciation has very different and complex sounds that do not exist in any other languages, like the guttural sounds. The guttural sounds, which means sounds that comes from here. Let's give an example of the sound qa. The sound, listen, the sound qa. We say qaf in alphabet, Arabic alphabet, qaf, qa. And also another sound which does not exist in most of the languages, but I think it exists in Spanish with kha, the sound kha. Also, we have another sound like ba. Okay, that's why Arabic called the language of Dad, because we have this sound da. So yes, that makes it difficult for non-native speakers of Arabic and more challenging for them. Other thing, maybe the last thing, is vocabulary. Arabic has a rich range of words that do not have exact equivalent in other languages. So if we want to translate, for example, Arabic to another language, it will be difficult because it will not give exactly the significant equivalent of it. And additionally, Arabic words have multiple meanings depending on the context. So this is just few differences, but let me finish with that Arabic really has also different dialects that can be very significantly in vocabulary, pronunciation, and in grammar all over the world, because you know Arabic, okay, exists in most of the other countries, so there are different dialects. This can make it challenging for the speakers of one dialect speakers of other, for example, other dialects too. So overall, the unique features of Arabic makes it fascinating and challenging language to learn for the other speakers, but it sounds very like beautiful language for poetry, for literature, for singing. Yes, it has really its magic. People like it when they hear it, when they speak it, and to end it. So it is also a language of a very respectful religion, which is Islam. We call it, Islam is just in Arabic. Quran, the book, the Muslim book is called Quran. Quran is just in Arabic, and it sounds very good. It is relaxing to everyone who listens to it. Oh, welcome, Husniya. How old are you?
12 years, ma'am.
Yeah, mashallah. Yes. What grade are you? In the 7th grade?
7th, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Good. Mashallah. Yes, your question,
Can I
please. Husniya. Yes, sure.
What made you to visit the USA?
Okay. What makes me visit the USA?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Please let me check if my voice audible, very
Yes,
audible.
it's audible.
I'm
It's
sorry
audible.
about the noise. It's good. Okay. So actually, according to my experience as an English teacher, I was teaching almost more than 20 years here in Morocco. And I've been experiencing teaching many age range, many academic levels, like, for example, high school, middle school, elementary school, many grades too, and from different backgrounds, believe me. So in Morocco, we have not just Arabic people, but we have, for example, Amazigh people, we have people that are foreign and they live there. So yeah, I kind of ranged everything in my teaching experience, thanks God. But I was looking for something different, to challenge also myself. Like, that's why I came here to the USA. Hello, how are you? Are you doing
I'm
good?
fine, ma'am.
Yes.
My name is Teja. I am a sixth grader from GPHS Ailavaram.
Okay, Tija.
Please,
Good. I like your name. What does it mean, your name, Tija?
So
It hasn't.
Teja, do you know the meaning of the name Teja?
no, sir.
No, actually, Teja means it's a god, God the sun. So as for the Hindus,
Oh, for the Indus people. Yes.
yes,
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Pleasure to be with you.
Yes, I'm happy that you are having also this diverse community and diverse students also from India, Hindus, Muslims. Yeah. Okay, I'm very glad. Yes, and
yes,
to have you okay and discuss with you.
yes. Teja, go
I,
ahead. And yes,
I would like to ask a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Of course, you are welcome, Tija. I'm all ears.
Could you please offer some tips in speaking English fluently?
Okay. Yeah. So the tip or advice that I have to give you as kind of young learners, to they teach to learn how to speak language fluently is, as I said, very important is to start, okay, simple sentences. Organize everything should be organized here. Same as writing. You organize your sentence. Okay, don't hurry. No one is hurrying you. Okay, start your sentence. The accordance of a sentence, same. Subject, the verb, the objects, and the idea. And its accordance in order to speak fluently, but not just fluently, also accurately, which means correctly. So you have to be smart, speak, but speak correctly English language. Not just, it's not important, oh, I speak fluently, I can speak, but speak correctly. Organize your ideas here first. Then think about the accordance, how to make a good, correct sentence in your mind. Then speak, try to speak. Okay? And organize your ideas. For example, in a conversation, so you are going to ask the person you greet, oh, when I meet someone, I need to make the greetings first. So how can I greet a person appropriately according to his context? Maybe he is a grown up, he is like a friend, so it's a bit different. We say hi, we say hello, good morning, according to the time. And also, we have to pay attention to the intonation of speaking. The question is not a sentence. You have to give the question its okay intonation. Like, how are you? Okay. And also very important to speak with the body language. Always a smile. You smile, use your hands like me here, but body language is very important in the conversations. And also, in order to speak now, okay, you have to read a lot. Okay, you have to read. Reading is very important. It's all the time, it's a key for your knowledge. You have to read books, novels, newspaper, magazine, read even in TV. So even visual things like, okay, in the TV, in the internet. So you have to try to read everything. Another tip for learning English, not just speaking, try to make all your gadgets, like for example, using the phone, the mobile phone, make it in English, everything. I know you are Indian, but for example, with your phone, try to make it all in English. For example, this is also communicating with yourself. See? So try to make the settings of your internet, your laptop, your computer in English. Make the mobile phone in English. So it helps you when you speak. Now, when it comes to you to produce the language you speak, you will speak with it. It's automatically, it will come automatically. You speak using what you are using all the time with your gadgets. So this is one tip which is very important. I say to my students in the English learners, and also even I use it in Arabic. So it's very important. And speaking needs for you to use you must be self-confident, you must be very decisive, you must have eye contact. Let's talk about also public speaking. Public speaking, you need to stand and defend your ideas, also okay, I underline this, be prepared. Be prepared for everything for your speaking. Be prepared. So you organize your ideas before, your arguments before, how you will stand, even your visual aid, very important. This is when you are in an academic context like public speaking. But when you are just speaking with friends, also very important. Another tip is try to communicate with other speakers, like native speakers, like, for example, British or American or other people that they use English as a second language too. So you both practice the English. It's very important to learn, speak language in real life situations. So go to some places where they speak language, like supermarkets or a place they sell something and you have to communicate them in English. This is other tip that is very important to make you communicate and speak language fluently.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. And you, girls?
My name is Tejashni. I am sixth grader from ZBHS Aidavaram. I feel proud to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, let me pronounce your name first. Are you Tejaswini?
Yeah, Tejaswini. Tejaswini.
Okay, yeah, good. Tejaswini, which means the daughter of the God, right?
Yes.
I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, you are beautiful, Tejaswini. I like your name too. Yes, it's good to pronounce. Yeah, welcome.
My question is, what
Yes.
is your teaching philosophy?
Okay. Actually, I said it in the beginning of my introduction that my teaching philosophy is kind of simple. I believe in simplicity, to be simple and in everything, but of course with principles, with main things that help, okay, my learners. Very important to relate my teaching practices for me is to relate them to our real life and the updates of our real life. Okay, like at the beginning when I introduced my experience and I talked about sustainable development goals, which means quality education, like for example, environment, climate action, like for example, sustainability, affordable energy, like equality and equation, and these okay, gender equality, and these are very important things. So it is very important to make our planet and generally sustainable if we want to live together in harmony and we sustain our world. So we have to incorporate these in our teaching for everyday life, whatever the language you are teaching. So I experienced teaching 3 languages. I taught English as a certified English teacher, an ESL teacher, which means English for second language. Also, I taught French. So since I am Moroccan, the first foreign language is French. I experienced teaching in French. Also Arabic. I came here to USA to teach Arabic. So yes, my teaching philosophy is to be simple, but also to convey messages, ideas, that we are very important. And teaching is, for me, is all the time related it to real life situations, what's really need. And for example, let's teach about the weather. Students need to speak about the weather and ask about the weather. It is very wherever you go, wherever you travel, you need to say, to ask about the weather. Okay, you will express yourself about the weather. So this is a very, we call it real life situations. Another example, let's teach about price. You need to ask about the price in many languages. If you, for example, you travel, whether in your country or you travel. So these are very important too. Teach about your feeling. You need to express yourself, okay? It's very important. Or ask about the feelings of others. This is another skill, which is called social emotional learning skill. So are you happy? Are you sad? How can I help you? So this is very important to cater for each other as human beings. See what I mean? You understand what I said? So, which is very good that here my teaching approach is social emotional learning, advocate for the global goals, also encourage, okay, make the students speak about, or I relate my teaching to what interests the students. I relate to the student needs, what they, for example, let's them talk about their hobbies. Okay, let's them talk or learn about something they really need, they really want, they really like, because this is very important. Because I am talking about motivation. You cannot teach someone who is not motivated, who doesn't like to get what you give them. You have to make them like. How? By say, I care for you. See, I care for you. Let's start what you have. Let's learn what with something, you express something that you already have. Let's learn it in this new language.
Ma'am,
Hello.
how are you, ma'am?
I like your earrings. Oh, I like them.
My name
What's
is Hema Priya. I am a 6th grader from GPHS School, Ailavaram. It's my honor to take part in this session. I would like to ask you a question. May I ask, ma'am?
You are welcome. I'm here to answer you. Well, yes, Hema. Yeah.
What is your special approach in teaching English for Arabic background students?
Okay. Actually, my approach of teaching my students in Morocco, they are Arabic speakers, is to you teach, okay, with a communicative approach. So everything must be in a kind of dialogues first, especially at first. Teach the basics, of course, vocabulary, give them the correct vocabulary, not very much. So we limit the vocabulary that I'm going to teach every session, not too much, but at the same time, use them in the context. What is this context? Actually, it is very important to teach Arabic students by incorporating cultural sensitivity and awareness of into the curriculum. So I mean by the cultural sensitivity and awareness, it means that you teach okay, the culture of that targeted language. Like, for example, English, I'm teaching English. I have to teach also the culture of the English language, which means if I'm meaning British, okay, British language, I have to teach them also about those red buses. I have to teach them about the tea time, okay, of the English language, the British language. You see, these are very things that very simple things, but the student need to know what is British language, what is this English language. If I'm going to teach them also, let's teach them about the Statue of Liberty. Let's teach them about the American money, the dollars, for example. Let's teach them about so English in their context, very important, the cultural background of it. Let's teach them about some celebrations, American celebrations, like the Thanksgiving, like Christmas. What does it mean? Like, for example, the Halloween. The kids like those things. But also, projects-based learning. I make projects with my students, like, for example, connecting classrooms. Okay, I connected my students with the different countries all over the world, like with Harry. You remember, Mr. Harry? We use it to connect. I think you remember the year. What year?
Yeah, it's way back 2020, I think.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, 2018. Oh, yes, it's back. Okay, I started since, you will see, 2007. I started connected with from Mexico, from here, from USA, from Michigan, from New Jersey, from Ohio in USA, also from Mexico, from Qatar, from Tunisia, from Turkey. So my students used to connect with Skype. But at the beginning, it was just Skype.
Yeah.
The student talk with my students. You remember Skype in the classroom? Yes.
Yeah.
We play the games, students play games, they interact. So it's not necessarily speaking English students, but students like you speak English, and my students did learn English, so you all. Please, let me first say that you are great. You are awesome. You just to have this opportunity, and let me congratulate you that you have a great teacher. Yes, I like Mr. Hari Krishna. Yes, he's very excellent teacher. He's like me. It's like same what I used to do from UCS. So that's why we connected on 2018. Yeah, so it's the teacher who looks beyond the classroom. This is very important, not just what we have in the class, the textbook and these things. So my message for you is to keep doing that. Though you will, next year, maybe you will not have Mr. Krishna, but you will have, for example, other teachers. Let's keep this what Mr. Krishna do for you. You try to communicate with others, as I say. Have friends, overseas, like not just from America or from Great Britain. No, have other friends that they are also practicing English. So my message for you is to be resilient, to be self-confident, try to study hard, know what you want, very important, and persist. Okay. Keep believing in yourself. This is what I want. Every time put your objectives, and try to reach them. Every day you reach just to say, oh, what I did. I reached some of my objective. Yes. Try to, even you achieve just a little bit of your objective, but it's okay. We could think, yes, I did that till one day you will succeed. This is my message to yourself. Believe in yourself and you will be successful.